And welcome back to another episode of the Cryptcast. Joining me today is the lovely Zay Overseer.
I was going to do a bit where I make fun of the fact that I start every podcast by saying I was going to do a bit, but, oh shit.
Great. Perfect. And also joining us today is the one that we don't usually have around, Wildcard.
Shut up, I'm still trying to download porn over here.
You can download it later!
No!
Unprofessional! Yeah, we're doing a Cryptcast today, so...
Yeah, when was the last time Wildcard was on a Cryptcast?
I was on a Cryptcast?
What? Was he ever on a Cryptcast?
I'll need to check that.
I was joking, but I'm not even sure.
I don't think he's ever been on a Cryptcast.
Well, hi Cryptcast viewers, this is Wildcard.
Yeah. But since it's a Cryptcast, how you guys doing? Great. Great morale. Yeah, things have been going good, for me at least. And we just celebrated our 5 years anniversary, the last episode.
Really good one.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a really good episode. Other than that, what have you guys been doing lately? What's been going on with you?
Wildcard, you first.
Okay. Work. More work. Sometimes I'll take a break from work and do more work. And work. How about you guys?
Great. That was depressing.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I don't want to follow that up.
I don't know if I can top that.
No, I've been busy with other things, but I've just been trying to take it easy.
Cool. I'm registered for fall term. I'm still going to university. Still,
Yay.
Despite what I said on Twitter about the whole Warner Brothers situation, despite that, I still want to be a filmmaker.
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking industry's a fucking mess, but like...
I mean, it's always been a mess.
Yay, independent filmmakers.
It's the future. It's the future. Like,
I mean, it's always been a mess, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah. It's just like this is a new low.
Yeah. But speaking of Warner Brothers and that thing, you want to talk about multiverses? The new crossover fighting game using Warner Brothers properties. Kind of crazy because it's now the second crossover fighting game that's happened in recent months.
There have been so many crossovers. We are drowning in crossovers these days.
Yeah, like let alone crossover fighters. We've been getting a lot of crossovers, period.
Mm-hmm.
And like even like mobile games, like they'll do cross promotional shit with other either other mobile games or like other franchises or whatever. It's been happening a lot more. Like for some reason the 7 Deadly Sins anime game is doing a crossover with a different anime. And it's really weird. Because it's still in the 7 Deadly Sins universe.
See, that sounds more believable than that sounds more interesting than Goku and Fortnite.
What do you mean? Goku can shoot guns now.
Goku is guns, though.
Yeah, his body is one giant gun.
Yeah, people are freaking out about Goku being in Fortnite, but like when you think about it, like Vegeta's also in Fortnite. He destroys planets for fun.
I mean, I do love. I mean, honestly,
means if they put Bulma in Fortnite, we're fucked.
Like, I thought I would have more to say about Goku being in that game because I'm such a huge Dragon Ball fan, but like, I'm so burnt out on crossovers, it's just like, I can't, it's just like, it means nothing anymore. But I will say that I do, because they also added Beerus into Fortnite, and I genuinely do really love the ongoing joke online that Beerus just got so mad that he decided, fuck blowing up the planet, and he picks up a fucking machine gun.
Oh my god, but like, yeah, fucking... People will say that, like, Fortnite is doing all this crossover shit because it's a dying game. It just wants to be out there for relevancy. And you could be right, depending on how you look at it. But honestly, I think Fortnite's trying to be a game that's for everyone. You know,
And
they're including a ton of shit that people obviously want to see, or like people thought they would never see.
I guess I can give him that much, but
Because when was the last time Goku was in another game that wasn't his?
That's a good question. I don't know.
People hammered for fucking Goku in Smash for years, but
No
never
kidding.
obviously never got it, and never will. So, when was the last time fucking Goku was in any other game than his own?
yeah, and Team 4 Stars over there going, what the fuck?
Does
Does Jump Force count?
That's another crossover game. It all comes full fucking circle.
Yeah, there's just so many crossovers. It's just like when I hear, oh, Goku's in Fortnite, that I'm just like, that should be surprising, but it's not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, how far will they go with these crossovers? Like, what boundaries will they press? Like,
What sucks about Jump Force though is that it ended up being a huge flop. It has all these great IPs in it, and it just ended up being a fucking flop.
Yeah, which yeah, I you do wish that game was better because fucking Seto Kaiba fights like what's the kid from Death Note? What's his name?
L.
Light Yagami?
Yeah,
Or-
Light.
yeah.
Light. You can have Seto Kaiba fight Light in that game. It should be the best game ever.
Isn't Jotaro also in there? Fucking JoJo? The fuck, man? How do you flop that big of a game? But yeah, back to multiverses. It's really fucking weird because like just before multiverses came out, Nick All-Stars came out just a few months prior.
Yeah.
They made a huge thing about like all these properties, like old and new, being in it. And then when fucking Garfield got announced for it, people were like, "Oh shit,
This game ain't playing around."
Because I totally fucking forgot that Garfield was owned by Paramount.
I just find it crazy that like the two games released, like, yeah, they were like 1 year apart, but still, that's not a lot of time for game development. So like there's no way Multiverses copied Nickelodeon. So basically, I'm just amazed that both Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, well, technically, like there's more than just Cartoon Network characters, but I just find it funny that two companies both had the idea to make a Smash Brothers of their characters at the exact same time.
I'm more surprised it took this long to see this kind of effort, this kind of push into try to get to the Smash market.
Yeah, but honestly, I think the way they went about it is that when Sora got announced, people knew like it was the last character. I think people started planning around when the second to last fighter was announced.
Yeah.
Because people knew Smash wasn't going to continue. So they're like, you know what? If
Whoa.
Smash isn't going to continue, let's make our own fighter. We're
Let's see
never
if we-
going to be as popular as Smash, but
Let's see if we can ride the wave. I'm looking at the list of characters in the game and
in
Which one?
multiverses,
and the Nickelodeon one.
oh, pretty interesting ones.
Yeah, it's quite an odd mix.
Yeah. For some reason, they have a lot of TMNT, of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait
a minute.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is like the fucking Fire Emblem of that game.
No kidding.
So I have a question. So I haven't played Nick All-Stars. I wanted to get it, and then I heard that like it's not that great.
It's decent. Like, I know Poptimus plays it a lot. I only don't play it a lot because, like, I don't know. I haven't played Smash a lot lately.
Right.
So
Have either of you played Multiverses? Because I know that game's free.
I have not, only because, like, even though it's like free, I don't tend to play games that are in beta.
I've never even played Fortnite.
I'm very when it comes to like free to play games. Obviously, I say that, and yet I have fucking Fall Guys, and I paid for it, and then it turned free to play.
Yeah, me too, bastards.
I mean, you got a bunch of free costumes.
Okay, it's that whole thing. I'll speak on it for a second. I'm very appreciative and also annoyed with it at the same time. Because, like, it's cool that, like, Epic introduced crossplay to it. Now that it's free to play, more players for the game, which is amazing to see because people shat on this game for years.
Oh, yeah. Like, when it went free to play, it bounced back hard.
Yeah. And again, they get more crossovers! All the fucking costumes from...
Yeah, I was going to make the comparison earlier where it's just like, whenever I see, like there are so many crossovers that whenever I see, ooh, X character was added to this game, it's just like, this means about as much to me as when Fall Guys announces a new costume based on, like, another franchise.
What are you talking about? I love having Master Chief and Fall Guys.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm just saying, like, it's not, the crossovers, it's just, I don't know, I'm just saying, like...
There's too much of it. It's oversaturation.
Yes, it's not special anymore.
It's fun, but it's not special, you know?
Yeah.
But, like... I think Multiverses is really cool because, like, oh my god, Warner Brothers owns so fucking much. And now, Discovery owns so much! Ah!
Oh boy. There's a reason. You know, we were gonna do a Brainwatched, and then the Discovery news came out, and then I decided I didn't want to talk about that, so we're not doing a Brainwatched.
Yeah.
Because it was just that depressing.
I just wanted to speak on it for a moment because we were talking about multiverses.
No, I mean, like, if we can't talk about it on Brainwatched, like, you might as well give our piece now.
I didn't know Warner Brothers owned LeBron James.
But yeah, what fucking franchises are in that now? Like, there's so many.
There's Arya Stark from Game of Thrones, but, I mean, who cares? There's Shaggy. I mean, that's going to be so overpowered. Like,
no, do not get me. Do not. Wildcard. You're triggering me, stop.
Yeah, when they put in Ultra Instinct Shaggy, they had a fucking hernia.
That it angers me so much. Stop putting meme characters in fighting games, please. Please
I don't
stop.
understand an aneurysm, but a hernia. Wow.
Also, for some reason, like, there's a character in this game that's supposed to be, like, a mascot character, like, this weird fucking, like, deer thing. And it's supposed to be, like, it's supposed to be, like, an original character for the game.
I didn't know that was an original character. When I first saw it, I straight up thought, like, it was from Troll Hunters or something.
Right.
I mean, if they're gonna put memes in here, they might as well go all out. I mean, when is Dick Butt gonna be in the game?
Wildcard.
Wildcard.
Have you seen the Ultra Instinct Shaggy memes? They are the most painfully unfunny fucking thing on the internet. They're so unfunny. It's the same joke repeated over and over.
Like, I'm only using 10% of my power.
But it's also really fucking cool to see the DC characters in this game. In multiverses, because the only other fighting game that they're in is Injustice.
It'll be a true crossover game when Marvel characters get put into it with DC characters.
Also, because it's multiverses has like both IPs that are like family oriented and also like, you know, DC like is adult themed for the most part. They have a language setting in this game where they can curse.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's very weird. It's very off-putting that like you hear Harley Quinn like say, "What is this shit?" in front of Steven Universe.
Yeah, it's
You turn it off and Shaggy's like, "Oh fuck, it's a ghost."
y'all ready for his classic Zay rant over here? You all ready for this?
Yeah, always,
like
all the time.
Let me tell you. Let's talk about Nickelodeon All Stars too, because it's like why did they add Jimmy Neutron's dad? What?
Oh my god,
that pissed me off so fucking much.
I hope
like,
he sends us to the Shadow Realm.
Shut up, Wildcard! You're the problem. It's people like you that are ruining society and ruining fighting games.
Looks like you need to go to the Shadow Realm.
My problem, you know what? It's not even the fact that it's like, where's Jimmy Neutron? The main character of the show, the kid with the gadgets. I want to fight as him. I want to play as Jimmy Neutron. I want to fight with Goner, like the robot dog. I want to use his crazy, wacky inventions to fight. Why? But no. Fuck Jimmy Neutron, the character who would fit perfectly for a fighting game and the main character of the show. No, let's put his fucking dad in there because, haha, funny meme. Fuck you.
I think part of it is that they don't want to have too like even though like there's a lot of like, you know, kid show properties in here. I don't think they want too many kids in the game to be fighting. This
is a Nickelodeon game, so I imagine kids are gonna play it, right? You know, because it's a cartoon. It's SpongeBob, Loud House, Avatar. Kids are going to want to play this game. Are you telling me you as a kid, you wouldn't want to fight as Jimmy Neutron? What kid?
Know. I mean,
kid is going to want to fight as his fucking dad?
Well, time out. We're talking about cartoons that were around when we were kids. So if anything, this is marketed toward us, not the kids today.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Like a lot of there's a good most of the roster is like old IPs.
Yeah.
Like there's very few new IPs in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got SpongeBob in it. It's got SpongeBob in it. Kids are gonna want to buy it.
Well, sure. Yeah, that one's still coming, but ongoing, or being, you know.
I think it is really weird though that they added voice lines after the game came out.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Like the fuck?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, fucking Multiverses did have voice lines, but they had to add cursing, adult language.
They had voice acting, but they forgot the character models. Like, what the heck? Like each game that comes out is forgetting something.
That's
what happens when they don't have the budget of a Smash game.
Or the work ethic of EA.
Yeah, I just like to remind people it's not even a diss against Nickelodeon All Stars. It's just something funny it's just a fun fact that I like pointing out, that like the developers behind Nickelodeon All Star Brawl are the same people who made Big Rigs Over the Road Racing.
Bruh.
Just a fun fact. Okay, maybe it's not the developers. I think it was the publisher. One of them.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah, but like that more so explains that like these aren't made by like the companies that they're representing. They're made by developers that just got the licenses.
But Wildcard, let me throw one more at you. This will be my last rant about meme characters. I promise. Let me throw this hypothetical at you. Okay? Imagine a new Marvel vs. Capcom game came out. Okay, right? You're following? And imagine if Spider-Man isn't in the game, Wolverine isn't in the game, Hulk isn't in the game, none of those big characters that everyone loves in the game, but instead they put in on the front of the box, the main character of the game, Morbius. But wait, he says it's Morbin time in the trailer. So like, would you like that? Would that be okay in your mind?
No, because I fucking hate Morbius.
Then how is this different?
I mean, I would think it would be a terrible business decision, but
I think it'd still be fun. That's the thing. Like, even though like
but I don't have much sentimental value attached to Morbius like I do with.
But he's meme. He's haha funny meme.
Yeah, but he's not haha funny meme with nostalgia attached to it.
Look, just let me be grumpy, okay?
Zay's the grumpy old man of the group.
And I'm supposed to be the old one here.
One more note about fucking Nickelodeon All Stars is that you made the note, Zay, that like the kids would want to play as, you know, the kid characters. That's a good point. However, they made a great workaround with Ruptar from from Rugrats, because I don't think anyone wants to play the babies or fight babies.
No. I mean, granted.
I beg to differ. I am punching that baby off the stage.
I was about to say, granted, I'm sure there are some people out there who would really like to beat the shit out of Angelica.
Yes,
maybe.
Yes, Angelica. Yes, Tommy Pickles. No.
Oh my god.
That was the counteraction to that argument. And also Reptar's a fucking great character. He's like the Bowser of the game.
Yeah, that's a badass choice. That's if you're gonna have a Rugrats rep, that's a badass choice.
Yeah, that's a good choice. What if they were part of his moveset? Like he started throwing babies at people.
He just throws the babies at him. Attack!
I want to see that now. I want to see Reptar throw Tommy Pickles at people.
Oh no, a bald kid! Oh my god. But like, honestly, I think the only one that I'm actually excited to see like pop off is Multiverses. And I'm not gonna get it until it's become an official game.
Right.
Because I don't know what it is about me, but like I just don't like to play games in beta. I don't like to play incomplete games.
I guess, but now that Zay's mentioned it, there is one thing I do want to see. I want to see a multiverse-like game where it's just the dads from every franchise.
Yes.
So Hugh Neutron and Tommy Pickles' dad, whatever his name is, Stu Pickles, you know. And,
Daddy Brawl.
Yeah.
Hank Hill, Randy Marsh, George Jetson.
Of course. I guess if we want to go that broad.
Mufasa.
Oh yeah, he's so great at dying.
Yeah.
when he gets knocked off the stage. He does the screams in the movie.
When someone when someone knocks him off, is like long live.
Yeah. I was gonna say he doesn't like he has the weakest wall grab of the characters.
Jesus Christ! But yeah, I honestly think crossover games, like, yes, there's too much, but they're fun. They're really fun concepts. Just stop with the fucking mobile crossovers, please. It's not gonna make me want to get your fucking game or look into your anime if you're invading my space.
What characters would you guys like to see added to these games? Because I'm not as familiar with Warner Brothers properties. I'm much more familiar with Nickelodeon, but I did see one person suggest for Multiverses Beetlejuice.
Yes, that would be awesome. I want you know who I want to voice him though. The guy from the musical, because he does great voice acting.
I want to see Will Smith from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and his ultimate is him, you know, demanding you keep his wife's name out of people's mouth. And just smacking people.
But he got so beat up so easily in the intro. He got into one fight and his mom got scared. And then they sent him to Bel-Air.
Right. No, you're right. He comes up, he gives you an open hand slap. They laugh and hit him back, and then Will Smith's mom comes in. And that's the
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's actually... There's so many fucking... I mean, there were so many good cartoons to put in it, but fucking Warner Bros. Likes to erase them from history.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get that.
I briefly touched on it at the start of the podcast, but the Warner Bros. Discovery situation sickens me because I want to be a filmmaker. I want to make movies, but like, why would I want a job where out of nowhere, for no reason, at any point, all my work can just be thrown in the trash? Like, why would I want that job? It angers me so much. Fuck Hollywood. Like, this is a situation where we need to be, where it really reminds people that, like, the people putting out these movies, the studios behind them, they don't give a fuck about movies.
This is where someone like Netflix should come in and like, yeah, they've had a terrible reputation with canceling cartoons lately, but if they see like the amount of bad press that Warner Brothers is getting right now, they'll be like, hey, come on over here.
That's kind of what I was hoping, that some other studio would like use this as an excuse to get good publicity, to like buy the rights to all this stuff that Discovery is canceling.
But speaking of Netflix earlier, I don't know, because like they're not as big of a fucking empire as Warner Brothers, but could you imagine a Netflix crossover fighting game? It just came to me like fucking Stranger Things. And
as long as Devilman Crybaby's in there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, oh my god, like Crunchyroll, Netflix. There's anime that they acquire the rights to that they can just distribute, but then there's anime that they like literally fund to make. Like they don't make it themselves, but they at least fund the studios to make it for them.
And when they try to make it themselves, it's a disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, I would fucking, now that you joked about a Netflix fighting game, but 11 would be a fucking awesome fight.
Yeah! Yes!
Squid Games?
Squid Games, hell yeah.
That'd be a stage.
A Squid Game stage? Hell yeah.
That'd be a great stage.
Throwing BoJack Horseman.
Hey, Hollywood, we're throwing out ideas for you. Game World, we're throwing out ideas for you.
We demand a cut, though.
We'll be waiting for our checks in the mail.
But yeah, speaking of games, I have a very special game that I want to talk about. Normally we would do reviews on Brainwatched.
But because I don't want to talk about the Discovery thing, we're not doing a Brainwatched, so we're doing it here.
But there's a special game that was very hyped. I think at the end of last year, I could be wrong, but I was very hyped for it for months, and that is the game Stray. Basically, I'll give you an overview before I actually review it. Basically, in the game, you play as a cat that's been left alone in a cyberpunk world. It's less cyberpunk, but like it's described as cyberpunk, but it's more of just a
world.
Yeah, futuristic cyber city, and all the characters are robots because humans went extinct,
as they tend to do.
And all of the robots, because they all have conscious mind. They weren't like programmed to like just attack the humans or whatever, or attack any living things. They ended up actually taking over the actions of the humans. They actually started living like humans. But there is living creatures, as in there's a cat that made me really upset in the fucking first cinematic. Because it gets fucking Mufasa'd off a fucking cliff.
I love that that's a verb now.
It's such an iconic moment that it's its own verb.
It is, it really is. By the way, I have a cat in my lap while you're talking about this.
Nice. That's another thing, is that like I have an orange tabby, so the main character is an orange tabby cat. So I was very happy that I was glued to this game. Basically, what you do in this game is that you solve a lot of puzzles, and you have like a companion robot with you to obviously like translate to for the robots, because it's a cat. But yeah, it's a very, very satisfying game. My only complaint with it is the ending. Because I streamed this game like for like 3 or 4 streams. Because it's not that long of a game. But my only complaint with it is the ending, because it was like, woo, he got out, but like there's no talking in it. He just sees the sunset, and then
it's very abrupt.
Yeah, it just ends. Like the fuck? But that's my only complaint with it. I was very happy that like he finally got out, because the whole premise with it is that like he needs to like find his way back to either his owner or the other cats, which I don't think he should have gone back to the other cats that just fucking abandoned him. But but yeah, it was very fun. I was very stupid with a lot of puzzles. Zay had to help me with one of the puzzles, even though he never played the game.
I was laughing that whole time.
He was, just used common sense, and I just used stupid gamer brain.
It's the one time where I outsmarted you. I had to savor it.
We should play Portal sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Zay play Portal. Hell yeah.
Okay, I guess, yeah.
Dude, imagine 3-player Portal, though. That'd be chaotic.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
Well, save that for, oh wait, it's never coming out.
Yeah, no, that would require a third one.
Valve doesn't like 3s.
No.
It's too much of a high number for them. They can't count that high.
He lost 3 fingers in the war.
They're like, I know 3 as in $3 million, but but not sequel numbers. But yeah, this was a game that was cross-platform. It was on
nice.
It was on Steam, and I think it was on PlayStation. I don't know if it was on Xbox. It is a very high-res game, which makes it like a super beautiful game. Awesome, like cyber world, awesome environment. I nearly shat my pants fucking dealing with I forgot what the enemies are called.
Yeah, I was watching you stream the game, and I was just like, I was surprised, because like this game kind of turns into a horror game halfway through.
Yeah, it's very weird, because it's supposed to be like a puzzle survival game.
Someone chasing the cat with a super soaker? What? Dog? What's the horror aspect?
There's these enemies in the game that are like the only other living things in that game.
Oh.
They look like do you know what the Flood look like in Halo?
Of course.
They look like that.
Wow.
And there's this huge, really fucking disturbing part in the game. I'm giving spoilers. There's this really Zergs, that's what they're called. God, I finally found the name.
The Zergs from StarCraft?
Zerks, as in Zurks.
I thought you were about to spell Zuckerberg.
The Zuckerbergs. Oh no.
The Zuckerbergs that would be a horror game.
That would
Mark
be.
Zuckerberg is trying to attack, or trying to get
Dude,
you.
if Zuckerberg is still that fucking far in the future, I'm gonna be terrified.
Of course he is. Don't you know lizards live forever?
Yeah, but this takes place in like year 3000 something. I don't know.
So he just hibernated a bit.
He hid in the metaverse.
Yeah, there's so much preservatives in that sweet baby Ray's. He'll last forever.
Oh my god. But there's this really disturbing part where you have to run away from the Zerks, and on the walls there's like fucking nests of them, and then there's like giant eyes, like realistic human ass eyes popping off the wall. It's really fucking disturbing. I wanted to fucking quit the game right then and there. I was like, this is too much for me.
Being a cat sucks. I don't wanna.
Being a cat in a fucking post-apocalyptic world fucking sucks. But dude, I fucking almost cried when the cat had to say goodbye to his little robot friend, because the little robot friend was basically like Navi, less annoying, but but yeah, really fun game. I think it's a really good contender for Game of the Year, because honestly, not a lot of other good contenders for this year.
I mean, Elden Ring's gonna win.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Elden Ring's gonna win.
By a landslide.
But I think Stray is gonna get a lot of good awards.
Yeah, I definitely see that. I agree.
Speaking of games, though, are you guys getting the Steam Deck?
I am not because, one, I think it's pretty expensive.
No, I just ordered mine literally before we started this podcast, so
Nice.
I'm very excited.
I don't have a use for it, so because I play on a PC,
Yeah, me
fine,
too.
just
but,
fine.
But my PC is old, and I mean I have more games in my Steam library than I have room on my computer, so
That's fair. That's fair. I have a lot of games in my Steam library that I don't even have like installed because I had I had them from my previous computer.
Yeah.
And also like again, a lot of them take space, but like I don't want to get rid of them, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't play video games.
What?
Shut up, you gamer!
Blasphemy.
Shut up, person who's beaten me in Smash before.
I really like I really like Wii Fit Trainer. I'm surprisingly good at her.
No, so you've played Undertale.
Yeah. Sorry.
I played the Wii Fit.
Yeah, I've played Undertale. I've played Fall Guys. It's just like
You're a gamer.
A casual. I'm a filthy casual, as the term I believe.
I mean, me too, but
so yeah, no, I'm not getting the Steam Deck. I was just saying I don't play video games to answer Wildcard's question.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
I don't know, what other dumb fighter crossover ideas can we think of? Cereal mascot fighter.
I like that.
I want to.
Obviously, we need a Disney fighter. I want to punch the shit out of Mickey.
I want to main the Cocoa Puffs bird. Beat up Tony Tiger.
I legit want a fucking Disney fighter. I want to punch the shit out of Mickey Mouse.
You know, that actually sounds like a good idea. That actually sounds like something that almost
we got Sora in Smash, but like
yeah, that's what I have to say. Like if they did it right, if they actually committed to making a decent game, I could see them.
Disney has made games before. Like they could do it.
They're usually shovelware. You know?
I mean, Disney is infamous for not liking putting their characters in fighting games because they're allergic to violence sometimes when they decide to be.
Right.
When they decide to be, that's the thing.
Family friendly, yeah.
When they decide to be. Meanwhile, they have fucking Deadpool on Disney Plus now.
That's awesome.
And the Daredevil series.
What I was trying to say was, if they really focused on doing it right, I could definitely see a Disney fighting game getting up there with Smash.
Oh, up there with Smash? Yeah. Considering, like, how much Disney owns, yeah. People are gonna fucking clamor to that shit. Like, you think Multiverses has a lot? Fucking Disney is gonna have a lot in theirs.
Uh-huh.
Dear God, and most of it's gonna be Marvel.
Yeah. Well,
actually, I don't know because Marvel versus Capcom is a thing.
Well, if they put Aquaman characters in there and Pirates of the Caribbean characters in there, you can play as Johnny Depp and beat up Amber Heard. But yeah, for real, not the bullshit story she was making up, but for real.
And that's topical. That's our topic about that whole mess.
That's how you fucking do it, Wildcard. That's how you fucking do it.
That's how we talk about a huge mess that we don't want to talk about.
I mean, Disney did do a crossover this year, and like, I don't want to talk about it.
Wait, what one are you talking about?
I'm talking about Chip and Dale.
I wanted to talk about that on Brainwatched.
Fuck that movie. I genuinely hate that movie and everything it stands for.
Dude, I like it for the fact that they have non-Disney things in it.
You're talking about Ugly Sonic. I know what you're talking about.
No, there's much more than that if you didn't pay attention. There's so many properties in that game that aren't even fucking Disney. Some of them are fucking Warner Brothers properties.
I actually thought about that movie. That like for a while I thought like Ugly Sonic should have been the villain. They should have made Ugly Sonic instead of the just horrible, god awful shit they did with Peter Pan and the terrible implications regarding his actual voice actor. Instead of doing that, they should have made Ugly Sonic the villain. But then I realized, wait, okay, I don't know if Sega would have allowed that.
Yeah, they can allow, like, obviously we fucked up with this design. You can do whatever the fuck you want with him, but, like, making our IP the villain of your series? Yeah, no. Because that would have gone over hella bad. Not that, Sega, I love Sega, but, like, I don't think they would have a fucking fighting chance against Disney in that fight. Oh my god, I think it's hilarious when corporations fight. not like in the way that like Warner Brothers Discovery, obviously. I just want to see corporations fight very stupidly.
Over the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
I like seeing them bicker.
Like fucking Amazon trying to fight Walmart. No, I'm the biggest piece of shit corporate greed person. No, I'm the biggest piece of shit corporate greed person. I just imagine like what's that one? That one South Park special.
Oh
where,
yeah, Bill Gates.
Where Bill Gates fights the fucking CEO of Sony
at the Red Robin wedding. Yeah, I love that one.
And that's how the game Stick of Truth came to be.
Pushed?
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's how Stick of Truth was fucking promoted. Was that fucking special? What the fuck?
And it's also how Game of Thrones itself probably should have ended. It's like they did a good job kind of portraying
how it fucking ended, yeah.
The only satisfying ending I could have seen for Game of Thrones was, they end up all fighting and maybe Daenerys wins, but she literally wins when literally everybody is dead. So she has her throne, she has her kingdom, but no subjects to rule. It's like at what cost,
It's okay, Wildcard. We got the new series. We got a fresh start.
But give me a fucking South Park fighting game, please.
Yes.
I wanna deck the shit out of PC Principal with Cartman.
I want to punt Cartman with PC Principal.
Speaking of, like, PC Principal's not even, like, a bad person. Like, he just goes to the extreme with his morals.
I guess. Yeah.
He's not even, like, a bad person at all.
I've only seen a little bit of PC Principal. Like, in the first... Like, I've seen the first season where he was introduced. And that's pretty much it.
Which is, like, what, 20? Season 23? 24?
I don't know. It's the one...
South Park has to be... I've thought about this. South Park has to be the only show in existence where when people talk about it, they're just like, seasons 1 through 10, they're all right, but seasons 20 through 30, though, that's the good shit.
All the Game of Thrones stuff was really fucking good.
Yeah, it was. Like, I love that one.
Like, what other show besides South Park has been on for 30 years and got better as it went? Like, that's crazy, right?
That is good.
I was gonna mention The Simpsons, but then
he added the got better over the years, and that kind of blew that one.
And then I just depressed Zay because he loves The Simpsons.
You see, I actually really like season 33. It's actually a really good season. God. Like, no bullshit. I liked it.
Any of the newer shit I see of Simpsons is just
cringy.
I would say it's fucking cringe to me. Cringe. I'm sorry.
They did a Halloween. They did a Treehouse of Horror, but for Thanksgiving, called Thanksgiving of Horror, and it is no bullshit one of my favorite Treehouse of Horrors ever. It's in like season 28, and it's amazing. Like, it doesn't depress me because I'm not just speaking as a hardcore Simpsons fan, even though that's what I am. There are still current episodes of The Simpsons that I think are good. It happens. It's like,
I mean, sure, I could see good episodes happening every once in a while, even with any show, really. But I've never actually truly seen The Simpsons. Like, I know of them, I've seen little bits and pieces, but I've never actually truly sat down and watched an episode.
the biggest thing that depresses me about The Simpsons and why I genuinely, even though I love The Simpsons so much, I do genuinely want it to end because the voice actors are going on 90 years old at this point.
Yeah, Marge's voice is getting worse.
Marge's voice. Bless. Oh, I always forget her name, but bless the voice actor's heart. She's doing her best. She's such a trooper, but man, her Marge voice is
She has
awful.
lymph nodes on her lymph nodes.
Now, like these days.
No, not lymph nodes. Sorry, vocal nodes. She has vocal nodes on her vocal nodes.
She's done so much damage to her voice doing that voice.
I imagine so.
Yes, and I wasn't joking about the age thing. Most of the main actors on The Simpsons are now either in their 70s or 80s.
I believe it.
They should not be voice acting. They should be retiring and enjoying life.
Well, I can't imagine. I imagine Simpsons is pretty much all they do, and when they're not doing that, they are retiring, enjoying life.
I'm pretty sure fucking Disney won't let them out of their contracts now.
Yeah, that's honestly, you say that. Okay, so The Simpsons has always said for years, as long as it's been on, they said that like they will not, if a voice actor passes away, they will not replace them. They'll just retire the character. That's what happened with a bunch of characters on the show. That's what happened with Edna Krabappel. Like the VA passed away and they retired Edna. So like they've always stuck to their word. So like if one of the main Simpsons actors were to pass away, like the voice of Homer or the voice of Bart or something, they admitted like, yeah, they wouldn't replace them. They would just cancel the show. But this is where the wrench gets thrown in. The VA of Martin passed away like 2 years ago. For the first time in Simpsons history, they recasted. Martin appears in this latest season. So like that kind of worries me. Because that feels like something that Disney told them to do. Like, no,
that was
replace
probably
them.
an executive decision, not one of the...
Yeah.
So it's like, that kind of worries me that like, oh god, that the Simpsons really could. They could just replace Homer or replace Bart if they were told to.
Wasn't there a character that they casted to be more...
Dr. Hibbert.
Yeah, they more
and Carl
race appropriate.
And Carl. Yeah, because they were voiced by Dan Castellaneta, a white guy, and then the Black Lives Matter movement came out, and people realized, man, black actors and black VA really need more work, and they deserve more respect. Yeah. So they replaced them, which I was for, by the way. I want to stretch that. I was not one of those people who's just like, oh, Dr. Hibbert sounds different. What did they do? No, I'm glad that a person of color got to voice a main character on The Simpsons. Also, Dan Castellaneta, and Dan Castellaneta, he's fine. He voices like half the cast. It's fine.
Yeah, if it's with Dan's blessing,
like one role is not going to affect him. No, like the fuck.
If it's with Dan's blessing, that's fine. But
that also takes into account like it's amazing that like some voice actors can get multiple roles in a show.
It's something you don't see as much anymore.
Simpsons and South Park are the two prominent shows that still do that old thing where like most of the cast is usually like a small set of people.
Yeah.
And I know Cartoon Network does that a lot too, with a lot of their properties. I don't think it's a good practice anymore, you know.
Well, it's
totally
not something you see as much anymore, but
it's a practice that's kind of outdated. That like they should let more voice talent get in on these projects, especially for like to better the industry. And two, it's taking a toll on the voice actors that are there. Just get rid of that practice. Yeah. You don't need multiple people. You don't need one person to do like 50 voices.
If they're getting 50 paychecks for it, then that's one thing. But
I don't think it works that way though, because like I think for because they're the creators of the show for one. I think that's really like same thing with Rick and Morty. Like they're the creators of the fucking show.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't even think of Rick and Morty. Yeah, two people voiced that whole show.
That's another thing too. It's they're choosing to do that for extra credits, basically.
Like I get like part of it is like why Zay does it, that he has a vision for his characters, because they obviously have a vision for their characters that they want to do,
Right.
and they don't want like a certain cast member to mess it up. Not just say discredit any like voice actors that would get casted, you know, but like the creator has more intent with the character than the person that they hire.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
So I say that, and yet I've never casted myself for an abridged that I've ever been a part of the creative process of.
I mean, that just reminds me of like talking about going back to things that terrify me about voice actors and Disney. That just reminded me of another thing. It's not just a Simpsons thing. Like, I've thought about like, man, James Earl Jones is like 90 years old. Like, like it or not, he's going to pass away eventually, and that made me wonder, like, what is Disney going to do? Are they just going to retire Darth Vader once James Earl Jones is gone, or are they going to cast someone else? Because I don't think casting someone else would be like the same. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi came out.
Yeah.
And they used an AI voice for Darth Vader, and it's just like,
I was about to say that.
That's what they're going to do when James Earl Jones passes away.
That's exactly what I was going to say, too. Is like, nope, they're going to...
And even, like, visual, they'll just deepfake. It's super fucking horrible, dude.
Yeah.
It's desecrating.
Very.
Fucking hate the future. Fucking hate the entertainment industry. This is why I didn't want to do Brainwatched. It's going to come back. I'm not canceling it, but it's just, I need a break, man. I just hate Hollywood so much right now. I don't even want to give them the time of day.
Maybe Stray had it right with the humans. I mean, I love all the robots in Stray, so... But, and that's the high note that we're gonna leave on.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, but yeah, it was very fun to talk with you guys about some of this stuff, get your opinions on it. And I just like talking to you guys about certain things.
I'm sorry I did so much ranting this episode.
Oh, you know we love it.
I have flashbacks to the Spiral rant.
Yeah, but that was a positive rant. This time I was just like, you're a fucking Shaggy!
So anyway, Scooby-Doo.
Ultra Instinct Scooby-Doo.
Raggy.
Reggie.
You haven't even seen my final form.
That's a really good impression, JChip.
No, you know what will be fucking awful if they added in multiverses? Scrappy-Doo. I will have a fucking fit if they add Scrappy-Doo. But at the same time, I will be happy if they add him so I can punch the shit out of him. I don't like Scrappy-Doo. I've always hated Scrappy-Doo. But yeah, we talked a lot in this episode, and it was really nice catching up with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll do another Cryptcast soon, and hopefully we'll do more anime review ones soon, because those
It's
are
been a
always
while.
really...
I'm ready to get back into it. It's been a while.
He's ready for me to taint his brain with anime.
I have plenty of taint already.
Okay.
That's
Whatever you say, Zay.
Out of context.
I'm ready to fucking make Zay a degenerate like us. Just make him watch a shit ton of anime and until he just starts talking to us about like obscure anime. Like, oh, we're just in a call someday and he's like, have you seen the Sengeku Sensatsu show? I'm like, no, Zay, I haven't heard of that show.
You guys have to watch Boku no Pico. It's so amazing.
I'm pretty sure even Zay knows about that.
Yeah.
No. The day he starts recommending that one is the day he's gone too far. He's dove in too deep.
We're gonna make him a degenerate someday. But in the meantime, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you being here, and thanks again for 5 years. because it's been a wild time. We got plenty more in store, plenty more podcasts, plenty more abridged stuff coming. Keep a lookout. And then just videos, yeah. And then we'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh, bye-bye!
Oh, hey, the porn's done. Bye!
We're not unreasonable. I mean, no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here. Maybe we should compromise. Open up the doors. We'll all come inside and eat your brains.